'Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more than forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. If you don't, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Working across the field. He gets this to Neighbors. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Little is good. The Giants will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Ready. 60 red. 6 set.
Back to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. That's going to be incomplete. That was very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dark. Forced to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Throwing is Dark. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Down.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get that out to Barkley. Goes brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Got his man at the 6. And he's in! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4. Here's Dart. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
That's a 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing again, Dart. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And the first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
To the air once more is Dart. Out to his right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And the Giants come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. From the 23, here's second and 5.
Ready. 60 red. 6 real green. Set.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
52. Ready, go.
So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, ready, ready.
A run with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Black 40. 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Inside the 20.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. Set.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Come on, set.
The motion man is Johnson. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. the 38 now. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the 1st down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
1st and 10.
38. Ready. Set.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Down. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 50. Green.
Man in motion is Brown.
Set.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Back to the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy X 60 average, 60
shotgun. It's done. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Darton. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Red. 60 red. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that out to Barkley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Down. Yellow. 40. Cut.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
Now, faking the give. Now, a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
47-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles go up by 7. 28-21.
Giants 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
A loss of 5.
The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the second time. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Watch out now. 50. Here we go. Cut. 10 black. Cut.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage only a couple. Riley Williams is there on the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll send their tight end left.
Cut.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, Dart. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Going right, it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hold the ready. Let's go.
To the air once more is Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
The 14-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. To the air again goes Dart. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 31-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Giants will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Little to kick off.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
50, great.
And in motion is Brown.
Ready?
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we cut.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready. Red, side 52, blue.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Okay, break. Let's go. 45. Wide.
Tight end motioning left.
Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
White. 10 black. Triple 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Ball incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. And now the punting unit will come up as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Going for it all. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the double.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And it was marked out up at the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep. Left sideline. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
They need one right now. Third and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Ready. 60 reps.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I did it.
Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. They finally track him down for what a run, as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Dark going to tap this one forward. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Third and long.
19 tight. Here we go.
Out of a gun, here comes Dark. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
This is first and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Back to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and It puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Giants are right back in this one.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Ready up.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready. 19. Not cut 19. Cut 19. Pass for a left. Pass for a left.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, they'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
That's going to wind up incomplete when the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucked begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it. Just short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my feed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, Flipmode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll them on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. So when I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.